be gay, be lesbian, be whatever, in the comfort of your room. It's like me going to Saudi Arabia and saying I'm opening a pork shop. Yes.
But of all the places in the world, why Saudi Arabia?
It's the same. It's like going to Jamaica and say you're a baba. That is how it is.
Maybe
we don't. Are you trying to say that there are people in Saudi Arabia? There are people in Saudi Arabia chewing pork, but you won't go and see pork establishment or people. No, that is the whole thing with my issue with this bill. Oh, fine. Me, I know gay people exist. Na, yeah, we know. Yeah. Easy to succeed.
I get it, so we will put that one inside.
Kufa, yeah, we know. Yes.
That's the Luma, but Joe, because he said this in 2008, right?
Sorry.
Nana Irina. Or it was 2008.
2008 was.
So it was 2008.
2008.
Yeah, Nana Irina. Yeah, Nana is still winning and he'll continue winning. And even he's winning against Parliament.
Is he winning against Parliament? I mean, I thought it was a draw game.
Nana is winning against Parliament. Yeah, he's winning against Parliament. So we are all here in this country when the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagman, together with his people in the Parliament, they sat down and they were like, we are passing this Anti LGBTQ bill, and then they were like, okay, yeah, Parliament, yeah, passing it. Yeah, my president no or sign the bill. Yeah, the president has set into the bill for it to become a law. And then the back and forth from the finance ministry, and then you see they came and be like, don't accept to the bill because IMF is this, IMF is giving us condition as to how we to spend our money. And then Addo too was like, offer about Bagman, brother, bill don't say, nimne send by my officer. They have never been here parliament or no.
No, but that thing I heard it was the secretary.
So Nanado,
so it means
the secretary can't do anything without Nanado.
So Nanado said, tell them, that they can't bring the bill.
Don't Mamu Crabbers try to find a way to send Nanado one mafia which you want to what? Mafia you, for shaggy reason. When Parliament went and then Bagman Shane people smile, so I said MP Honorable Roxanne Nelson, a check. Honorable Roxanne Nelson. Why would you name yourself Roxanne Nelson? A chair filed an interlocutory injunction halting the approval of this ministerial position appointment. So Alban Bagman came and was like, okay, then we are also not going to continue this ministerial appointment approval until Supreme Court is done with that injection. And then it was like, okay, so it became Parliament one, another one. And then the minority caucus in Parliament. You want to mafia. You see this anti-LGBTQ, it was head sphere by Baron Sam George, who is part of the minority caucus, and then Dr. Addo, Casey Addo Forson. They went to sit down with the minority caucus and they was like, okay, so we are giving those two options. It's either he assent to it or he does not assent to it. And if Addo says, no, I'm not going to sign this bill, then we are going to impeach him.
No, but you see, me, I have no problem with gay activists and the gay rights bill and what have you.
Mind your words, because in the near future, if Nanado sign this bill, your words will be used against
No, listen. I'm not against. I'm not homophobic.
Yeah,
I am pro vagina.
Okay,
that is me.
That's nice.
But you see, this is where I also feel like there were issues.
You have issues.
Now the bill.
So wait. This is where you feel like there were issues.
Yeah.
So since 2016 that we started having issues. Now that you have realized, issues.
I'm not saying. Listen to what I said. I also feel there are issues with the bill.
Yeah, the bill. Although we are all in for the pussy bar challenge.
No, but so to be fair, I understand where the bill is coming from. At the end of the day, between you and I, we know that gay is nothing new in Ghana.
Oh, no, it's not.
It has been going on.
It has been.
Do you want to tell me that as I am now, as a small boy I am now, I don't know that thing has been going on? Cape Coast, they have a place there. People go. I have a friend. Us and a pork or watch a millionaire didn't breakfast for. So it has been going on. So as me am now, I know. Do you think some judge doesn't know that?
He knows.
He knows. The only problem why he made this bill come is like, after there, you want to show your face, we did.
No, it's not fake. People have been okay. I don't know.
Right now, it's like, you see, we have institutions. So this is Parliament House. This is Ministry of this. This is Ministry. So now they want to have Ministry of Gayism.
Yeah.
And that is where he is drawing the line. It's not like we don't know. We know you people exist. We know you are.
And some are out there.
We know you are
themselves.
We know. But you see, the moment you ascend to that, Majatum, it should come and stay. Then you are making it part of our culture. And what the bill is saying, that this is alien to us. This is not something that we accept or condone as a nation.
Okay,
you get it. So me, fine. The gay people are there. This doesn't trump the fact that you can't do, but it is in a way that public show of affection. At the end of the day, if you are driving or you are walking by
and you see two guys
and you see a male and a female having sex by the roadside, would that sit well with you? Wouldn't it be weird? Even though male and female, yes, but look at where they're having the sex. But Obi man don't know, or normal. We've seen a bro shoot porn at the roadside and people just pass by. Even when you are walking and you see a mad person naked, see how uncomfortable you become. If you are see how uncomfortable you become.
You go like
you see how uncomfortable you become. So that is the whole thing. Even male and female, we can't do these things outside. So why then do you want to do it outside and go out there and showcase it? That is the whole issue.
No, what from with the finance ministry, their concern is like, Charlie, you go there, you want you are talking about China phone. Your box at your diamond, you cocoa, you natural. You brought you one, you compare consequence near DD or mine. We are going to pay.
No, but do you think the let's say if it is US, do you think US doesn't trade with Saudi Arabia?
It does.
So why don't they go there and talk to Saudi Arabia? With Saudi Arabia.
No, wait. You see,
take gay.
Saudi Arabia and Ghana. Let's make this different. So they like when it comes to oil, Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia, they are developed to the extent that they can go without relying on the US. But US in one way or the other rely on Saudi for their oil and stuff.
But you know that US influence everyone.
I know, but their influence on Saudi is not as much as their influence on African countries.
Realize this. On African countries, even the African countries. Which African countries does US impose these things? Have you seen them go to any Arab country and say, have they gone to Egypt to say
that's what I'm trying to say.
Have they gone to Algeria to say they should have said no. You see what is happening there. There's nothing wrong with if you are gay, be gay. Be gay, be lesbian, be whatever in the comfort of your room. It's like me going to Saudi Arabia and saying I'm opening a pork shop. Yes.
But of all the places in the world, why Saudi Arabia?
It's the same. It's like going to Jamaica and saying you're a baba. That is how it is.
Maybe
we don't. Are you trying to say that there are people in Saudi Arabia? There are people in Saudi Arabia chewing pork, but you won't go and see pork establishment or people. No, that is the whole thing with my issue with this bill. Oh, fine. Me, I know gay people exist. I had a friend one time who was gay. That is your own business.
Yes. So, and minority is trying, giving a call to options. Either he has sent.
No, but I don't see. I go for the.
But my question is, impeach. I can't say who maybe.
They impeach. But do you know that when it was in 2016 when Akufo-Addo was questioned about this gay issue, and he said he would not accept it. It's not. This is the same man who is building a cathedral for God.
And as of now, the cathedral, which was supposed to be commissioned on the 6th of March 2024,
is just still a pit. But it was commissioned for him by the NDC people. But it's just a pit. So this is the same man who wants to
building a house for God.
Build a house for God. But now can't accept. You just say, I won't accept. But right now, with what you're showing, is
everybody is trying to play this 4-4-2 tactics because now that you say you won't approve my ministerial appointment, okay, fine. Let's see what's happening in court. So you are trying to. By the time Supreme Court is done, you'll be in probably August. Now I can't say to election. So by the time that Supreme Court, then you come back to this LGBTQ matter. No?
They will still fight for it.
That December is. I'm not saying that they are not going to fight. But Egu just want to avoid this. Him being the one to assent it.
No? He can't avoid it.
That's what he's trying to do because his plan is just to drag this ministerial appointment and the Supreme Court case till by December when the election is done.
The moment he doesn't, already now, people have seen him.
Yeah,
people have seen what he's done. No, you doing this indirectly tells us that you are not going.
So to the outside world, Egu did not assent to it. So the next president that will come.
Yeah, so see the issue. Some judge and the parliament is having with gay is not what the outside world is seeing. No. It's what we are seeing. So at the end of the day, if Ghanaians conform to the norm that yes, Akufo-Addo did not assent to the bill, that is all for them. That is all for them. You see, this gay issue, then it's like you are trampling on people's rights.
Right.
But you see, there are gay people right now. They are there.
I remember back in SHS, our very own school prefect was gay.
You can't stop them. But you see, gay people too, they've taken it to an extent that then you will be giving us pronouns we should be calling you by like you invented a dictionary. If we don't do this, you are going to cancel us. It is too much. At the end, you want to be treated like a normal human being. Have you seen a man being called 2-second man and telling the person who called to be cancelled? No, but with it. That is you being inclusive. That is you being added to the picture. But you see, my whole issue with this.
Now, if you're 2-second man, why should you be offended?
But if you say you are gay and I'm like, you are not gay, I won't call you gay or...
You are 2-second man.
Maybe you are not a 2-second man. This is the issue.
The people come in...
Equate it. It's like you saying, I should call you them. And I'm like, I should call you them. Why should I call you? Why should I call you them? Right?
Yeah, I get it.
That is how it is. But you see, here is the case. Even when we're in school, when they come and talk to us about sexualities, it is not about sex is good, go and do it. No. They never preach that.
No, they'll be like, you are young, go to school.
Go to school. And even if you do, wear condom, do this. You still have teenage pregnancy. So how then now do you have people going into schools teaching people that they should be gay, they should be lesbians? It's in their book. Do you know some just most angriest moment that was when Sister Deborah went to his children's school to go and talk to them about LGBTQ. That is where he bought. No one has come here and told us to our school.
With my issue with this LGBT, my only problem is like if it's your sexuality, it's normal for you. Like to some of us, like it's normal for you to choose that. But my own is if you are do it, why are you trying to
impose it on people?
You are trying to make it the fact that you are doing it, so we all should do it. That's
leave it. Just as no one tells us that, Papa, Fabesio Osun. No one is preaching that.
No.
But you Nangasa, you sit and you know your own preference. So if you think your gay is good, do your gay. Allow the child to sit and say, now I am gay. But you go and influence those people through their books, through talking to them.
And now, you see, one thing is that right now, the movies we have been watching, I think we are at that like stage of the world. You go to trust me, go to Netflix.
No, Netflix has a game. No, you see.
No, that's where our children's like, I say our children as if I'm giving birth.
No, if you say that's where our children, it's like we are the only ones watching Netflix.
You are not the only ones.
There are people watching Netflix. There are lots of things that you watch on Netflix that it is not part of your culture.
I was not limiting it to Netflix.
Yes, I know, but
with this telenovelas nowadays that have been shown,
a lot is going on.
You see them.
Do you think we don't have Saudi Arabians or you forget? We don't have Islamic countries watching Gordon Ramsay cooking pork.
They do.
But why?
No, it is.
You see.
So are you trying to tell me that there is no gay Muslim?
No, I'm not saying whether there is a gay Muslim
there
or
is.
not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Me, the thing, I'm not against you being gay or you being lesbian. Whatever you are,
keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. Me, I don't mind working with a gay person. It's vibe. I don't mind being your friend, but I don't mind though. So far as you are not trying to tell my ass, yes. I'll make it clear. Both me, the ladies are the last.
So you,
so we should be friends. I know. Oh, Charlie, wait, you're gay.
But one thing I've realized about these gay people is that, like those who are the guys, you know, they are like reserved. They don't go out. But the ladies, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah, they love the new fashion trends.
The ladies, they go out and calling people for numbers and stuff.
Most of the ones that play the role of the guy are more like muscular. You don't see them as such. I remember one time me and my guy were in a club in Cape Coast, and he wanted to speak to this lady. They were two girls. We've been trying to get the lady's attention. He went there. The other lady I was like, you see that for our head inside, you see that group of friends who come and then the ugly one is trying to talk to.
I mean, they always does that.
So we thought that was the issue. So I was like, you know what? Let's go. Once we go, I'll try and divert the ugly one so you can talk to. Not knowing they are gay. The ugly one is a boyfriend and is protecting the girlfriend.
it's sad and funny at the same time.
So yes, me. Akufo-Addo, the thing is that if you are sent this bill or not, it would.
To us Ghanaians, we know your stance now. Ghanaians, we know.
And I understand if you feel like human rights is being trampled on. This is not human rights being trampled on. You are not allowed to have sex. Do you know that it is a crime to have sex outside?
I know.
Yes.
If we are to read the bill, there is this clause in the bill. If I don't know if I'm getting it wrong or maybe my understanding, it says oral sex becomes illegal.
That is why, see, as we are in this room. As we are in this room, where is Sam George?
Sam George is not here.
Where is National Security?
They are not here.
Where is Ghana Police?
They are not here.
So do it in your room.
No, but
if you take it outside, who is that? So you are going to give someone blowjob.
No, the moment Akufo-Addo has said to this bill, meaning it's illegal.
No, but let's think about it. No, even if you are gay.
So if it's illegal, this way, if you are in the US, the National Service, the Secret Service, they do the illegal activities with you and go and snitch on you.
So now, if it is illegal, we've been doing a lot of illegal things. Sleeping with someone's girlfriend. You think it be
Please,
legal?
I have not slept with
someone's girlfriend. I'm not equating it to sleeping alone.
Yeah.
There are a lot of illegalities going on in this country. But
with someone's girlfriend, one, you are not married to the person. There's no legal
people are sleeping with people's wives.
Okay.
So see, the whole issue is this. I think if you think deeply about it, if I am gay, the worst thing you can do to me is send me to jail or prison.
We are going to yes.
If I am gay, you think that's the worst thing you can do to me?
So you send me to prison.
If I am gay, that is the worst thing.
No, wait. So maybe
they will find you.
It's up to some years imprisonment.
No.
So maybe that's how they are going to. They will build a new maybe prison facility. So each one to a room.
Look at how congested we are now. They will have time to build prisons for each gay member.
No, maybe Sam George did not consider this.
No, he did.
And he still went ahead and was like...
So, you see, the issue with, like you said, the female counterpart of gay people, they go out and they love that art and they love that fashion trend. So if you are in jail for 5 years, you're not enjoying that, but you'll be enjoying
your sexual...
Yes. So if I am gay, that's not the worst. You're like, you are going to jail, I'll be like, oh no.
Come on, you can't do that to me.
Yes. But Charlie...
So the moment the judge is like, you have to spend 5 years in.
Imagine one of them go to prison and enjoys it so much. Tell people, Charlie, it'd be nice. So if they are like, let us bend the rules. So fine, you won't go to jail. We'll just find you. You see that they will find someone 50 Ghana. Your Honor, I don't have money to pay. Send me to jail.
They'll be like, when the moment your honor jail someone, thank you, your honor.
No, but I'm not. You see, this issue it is dicey, but to me, where I draw the line is when you want to influence
other people.
No one came and told me, say, go and have sex.
You learned it from movies.
Our parents. You see, we grew up at our time that our parents weren't even talking to us about sex.
You don't even see them kissing. You don't see them kissing, but yet they are.
If the issue of sex is mentioned, it is abstinence. I remember when we were in 2012, 2012 or 2018, Joyce Zizomensa was doing tour. She's saying she's HIV positive. And she and her husband has to take multiple pills and their children has to take multiple. And she was doing talk. So recently that her issues were popping up, that some of the ministers were tapping the ass. I was thinking about it and I was like, so as she was there, some minister was like, get away and I do it there. And we were having pity, like, oh no, she has AIDS. So those things were to scare you. Those things were to scare you not to go and do it. But we still went to do it, we still did it wrong. So me, that is where I draw the line on. Be gay. Do it in your own, do it. But don't come out and be influencing people's children.
Okay.
That is my whole issue. I'm not against you being gay. I'm not against you being bi. I'm not against you being a lesbian. I'm not against you being
lesbian,
gay, bi,
transgender,
queer,
plus.
See, as me, I am here.
As me, I'm here now.
That thing have confused me. I'm not against it.
Woman only cry, we no fit afford that.
I'm not against you. I don't hate you. Nothing. I will include you in my insults because that is what inclusive means. It means you
aside your sexuality and your Charlie, there's nothing wrong with it.
But you see, the way they do the things. I remember there was this little kid on Ellen, and she was showing us the skeletal being this is, and she was like, the hip is the only bone in the human body that is gender specific.
The pelvis, it's the only bone in the body that's gender specific, which means it's different in boys and girls.
Is it?
Yes. The pelvis's job to protect the organs used for digesting and reproduction, which means throwing babies.
So we know. So at the end of the day, we know there is male and female, but then you have people coming out. No, we don't do it like that. I'm not this. I'm that. I'm queer. Like Sam Smith is saying, call me gay. How can you?
Whatever you are, that's up to you and your.
That is you. Charlie. That is your pleasure. That is what makes you happy. Do you? At the end of the day, what's it? Someone's freedom ends at where someone's wants that.
Yeah.
So do you? But sister, you see, sometimes too, even when you are doing something that you know it is not norm, you don't have that balls to come out and
right now they have the balls more than the street people.
You think